Oh man,
I guess
it's a busy
I know.
guy.
He didn't say anything about coming in hot and um, you know, I thought he was coming. He's probably like, doing his other stuff.
Yeah.
Future Page, remember this. So, oh yeah, Darius did call me before I got on.
he got his Wednesday phone call out of the way early. Yeah.
He's like, and because I went to go I grab a drink, and all of a sudden I hear the phone ringing. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, I thought it was Ann. I'm like asking, what I wanted to eat, and
Yeah.
I'm like, and so it shuts everything down.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it, dude. Are we live? Did we? Yeah, okay, good. But yeah, I hurry up and try scramble back and put it all back on.
Yeah.
Oh man, good to see everybody. Good to see everybody.
Man.
Oh yeah, I did ask him who he was rooting for. Colombia and USA. Is USA still in it? I only catch like the highlights and stuff.
Still in what?
The World Cup. I saw Ronaldo scored like 3 goals. He was like, "I'm back." I got so mad I overslept. I missed out on him. Oh wow, damn, Luke. But lucky you have good people in the community and that can look out for each other. Yeah, that's good, man. I'm glad you're able to get one. Tap in. Yeah, we'll do that. We will do that a little bit later. Good to see you, man. There he is. I watched CTG and Son of a Flower. They did like I guess it's the second episode on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's good to see Son, man. Oh, hell yeah, another Gomez in black. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Hey, good to see you, Husky. KJ, how you doing, man? Good to see you, brother. I'd be interested to know, KJ, who missed out today. Yeah, I'd be interested to see who missed out. It went really quick. All right, we stalled. He's not here. I still will include him in the intro, though, because he's part of it. Right? Right? All right.
An integral part.
I know, right? We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. A lot of stuff. Move this closer, because my eyes is not good. All right, here we go. All right. 5 more seconds? Give him 5 more seconds. He ain't showing up. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode, what is this, 267? It's on the board page. 267 to Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because, remember, he's supposed to be here for this joke to fly, right? I'm joined by 2 of my best friends. It'll work out. Everything ties them together. Rewind. All right, here we go. I'm joined by 2 of my best friends that have agreed to keep their hands raised for the entire show to prove that this show is not just a circle jerk of guys, jerking each other.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's for you, Reddit guy. Just for you, buddy.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, please keep your hands where everybody can see them for the whole show.
That's funny.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's not too early in the show because the show's not monetized, so I don't have to worry about that shit. But anyway, how's everyone doing? Everybody in the chat, CC, you doing good?
I'm good.
Good. Tonight's show, very packed, very good. Where to start? We'll tell them the slides anyway. Everybody loves slideshows anyway. But anyway, good show tonight. Top cons for tonight. I think we have Hasbro, Jada, some miscellaneous toy news. Yojo June finally closing out. That'll be part 4, week 4, right? I got some Mezco news updates, and then we'll do like a mini breakdown. Probably a very, very quick breakdown because a lot of people say it's reuse, and it is. Of the, I want to make sure I get this right. The Hazard Squad Special Mission Shadow Commander Gomez.
It's a mouthful.
It is, yeah. And then we'll finish off the show tonight with the Mezco Midtermz. Anything you want to add?
No, sir. Sound like we got a full one.
Prediction for time for the show.
2.5 hours.
Doubtful. I don't think so. We'll try to get it under the gun. All right. Slideshows. Everybody loves slideshows. Oh, this wasn't supposed to be first, but cartoon crumbs. Remember, everything ties into each other, right? Did you hear about this?
I did not.
Big news. Big news. I'm going to butcher this guy's name, but let's just call him GT. How about that? GT is the creator for Primal and Samurai Jack. It's a brand new series that's going to be coming to Amazon Prime. It's in collaboration with the Cartoon Network. It's going to be Conan the Barbarian. This isn't moving you.
Yeah.
No? No. Anyway, but a lot of people are pretty excited about this. It's not, you know. I grabbed this because I thought it was really good. But the second thing that I saw about this is that, you know how the internet always likes to, you know,
Yeah.
shit on things. Eternal Crusader, I got this from him, but he had a nice little response, you know. People were questioning why Conan was wearing earrings. Yeah. I especially like this line where he says, they talk a lot of shit with confidence of a fool, but often appear unfamiliar with Conan's historic and artistic origins. Frank Frazetta defined this iconic look from his 1960s. I guess people weren't comfortable with him wearing earrings. And the last part of this is probably the best part. You're just stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of stupid people on the internet.
Yeah.
I like this because it's calling it out.
Yeah.
I like it. You have someone who knows the character, who knows about this, about the history of the character, and he is taking a little time to educate some people. Always a good thing.
Yeah.
Right. Moving on. Speaking of Conan, did you see this?
I did not see that.
The Chaser King set. I don't know if this is Kai Labs and this is just going through this pre-order Fishy Mist. I know Patrick Chung's wanted this. Hey.
Sorry, I gotta let him out. They're gonna make noise.
No worries. I can't wait for Conan. I was waiting for this story. Sorry. Chat catch up. This show is going to be awesome. See, I told you people are into this. Conan fan all the way. That show will be good. See, you got to check it out, man. Have you seen Primal?
I have not seen Primal. I heard about it, but I haven't seen.
I haven't either. But I've heard really good things about it. I thought about doing it. I know. He messed it up. I don't like it. Today reminds me of the Red Eye Cadet Gomez drop. That day was intense. Glad I got mine. Gomez is why I collect Mezco. Congrats, man. Congrats. I ordered it. Okay, so Loco just confirmed it is Kai Labs, but you know all those sets like the one we seen with Vaporoni and some of the other Conan sets?
Yeah.
I guess this is up for pre-order. Maybe Loco can tell us how much it is, but dude, this looks really good. I thought about getting this just because it has so many different pieces to it that you would be able to grab maybe if you had an extra Conan body in the Barbarian set and kind of look at something. Oh, it's okay, Milo. Shh, it's okay, bud. But this looks good. I thought.
How much
I'll
is
need
it?
to watch. Yeah, thoughts? Anything?
Do we know how much that is?
I don't. Loco, do you know how much this is? What would be a price point that you would be comfortable with this? Should put on an episode. Should put on an episode 2 of Primal. The show's brutal. Okay.
Maybe $50. It looked like there's quite a bit there.
Yeah. Man, if somebody knows the price, please let me know. Because, 50 I think would be fair. I actually think this would be cheaper than, like price point wise.
Yeah.
It's open.
Uh-oh. Email. It's probably from Mephisto. But anyway, this is cool. If anybody knows. Cows and Capes. Trailer should have dropped today. Batman the Kid Crusader new season?
I still gotta watch the last season.
You still haven't?
I have not.
Man, it's really good, man. If you get a chance, check it out. Oh, look at that. It's $43 on 5K. Is that shipped? Wait, he said that. 5K plus shipping. That's still not bad, right? $8 deposit. I'm in. But yeah, so that's two things you got to watch now. Episode Primal.
My list is gonna start looking like yours.
I know, right? What did I watch the other day that I was catching up on? Oh, I did watch Spider-Man. The first one, Homecoming. It was pretty good. Like, I've seen it before, but it still holds up.
I was gonna say, this is your first time watching Homecoming? Like, you're way behind. Holy cow!
Oh yeah, we watched that one, and then we watched the last one. With the 3 Spider-Mans.
Yeah, No Way Home.
Yeah, they're getting mixed up there for a while. It was the same thing. It's just weird watching and go, you guys are gonna get married later.
So did you ever watch the second one then?
I have, yeah, I've seen them all, but it's just been a while.
Yeah,
Is the second one was where he goes to Paris, right? Isn't that with Jake Gyllenhaal or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched that one. It was I need to rewatch that again because at first I was like, yeah, this is all right. Night Monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Trailer for this, I still need to watch it, but man, dude, this is really good. If you like Batman the Animated Series, I would recommend this. Let's see here. What else we got? Thanks for watching, bitch. Remember that? Supergirl? She's here. Mixed reviews on this one. Yeah. Premiere, well, I guess was the other night.
Yeah.
And you remember how last week we talked about the cup?
Yeah.
Well, a reporter asked Superman about that cup.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, what do you think? And they had some pretty colorful. He's like, I don't like it one bit.
Yeah.
And then they were showing him, and look at his face, dude. He's like, ugh. And
It's a
then
very odd design choice.
and then Nicholas Holt was like, I think I've seen that cup.
Yeah.
And then it got like a little raunchier at the end. They're like both laughing at that stuff. He's like, I need a lot of those. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now's the time to get your Nick's Funko Pop figures.
Yeah.
That's a pass. 800-pound gorilla. I threw this in here just for you. Congratulations to Gridiron Stew. Product number 800.
And it's a doozy.
I didn't know. I mean, of course, we got to ask the question live, but because we already talked about it in the room. But how many products do you have? Out of 800?
So yeah.
How many?
I said 798, but yeah, I don't have very many. They make some great stuff, though. I will give it to them.
They do. I was trying to think of, like, I know that they've done all the buggies and everything, and and some of the other stuff. I guess they're counting the attachments too, right?
Well, and you figure they've got a lot of firearms.
Yeah.
I bet you 400 or 500 out of the 800 are all just weapons.
Oh. Yeah. Congrats to them. I know it's not easy to do that. Be consistent, and they have a good reputation too. So, yeah. 800. What do you think about this? Looks good.
It looks real good. Looks real good.
Maybe you could recreate the Iron Man scene from the first movie.
Oh yeah, the fun V.
Yeah.
The humdrum V is back there.
Yeah. Did you see the Desert Humvee? No, I have not. Have you seen the Desert Humvee?
No, I didn't know they already offered another color.
Yeah.
They've already got product 801, huh?
Yeah. I like it a lot. I have to enjoy it from afar. It looks really good, like very detailed.
It does.
Yeah. Moving right along. Joe Fest. This is really quick. I guess Joe Fest is coming up. If you're, I kind of want to. I wish they had a live cam at Savage just to see what it's going to be like for all these people that are lined up for Elric.
Oh God.
Don't they have a reservation thing for this too? Like if you go,
I don't know.
yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath. It is a few hours ago they teased it. Oh, okay. Thanks, Gabe. We got to check that out. Hey, good to see you, Adam. Good to see you, brother. Yeah. So Joe Fest is going to be happening. Savage will be there. I guess they're going to unveil their. They've been teasing, like doing these tease videos for this new character they have. So yeah, that'll be there. SDCC fighter. We talked about this last week, but shout out to Josh Cheney of the Toy Migos. He was able to do some shots of this figure beforehand. And so here are some of the shots. It looks really good. You did a good job. He always does. He also has a review. After the show, I'll put all that stuff in there so you can check that out. Support him. He's a really good guy. He's been following and covering this line for quite a while and knows his stuff. And so if you get a chance to check out that video, make sure you do that. Are you sold with these then, CC? I know you're missing some.
Jada Toy stuff. I really like the Jada Toy stuff. That last year's exclusive was pretty hard to get, though.
Yeah. I wish I would have got those little bomber balls.
Yeah.
G Balder got them for me, but I asked him if he could do it so I could give it to Sawyer. They're probably
I'd really like to get those damaged heads, the loser heads.
I'll get you some. Just for the new figure. Hello, sorry I'm late. That's right. You need to get out, sir. You can't be late. Good to see you, Sully. I talked to Sully on the phone today. Nice little conversation. Are you going to get the head pack, CC?
I'm going to try.
There is no try. There's only do.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out Cheney's video. Really good. Series of the Black. I threw this in there just because of the end conversation we could have. I guess Black Series. They did their Legacy of the Skywalkers.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this? Because I don't.
I don't know too much about it. It's from the comics, right?
I have no idea, man. I'm not taking a knock at them. I didn't know they were still making Black Series, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still banging them out.
Okay. These look cool, very detailed. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
As far as I'm trying to remember when I was collecting Black Series, and the paint apps on these look a lot better.
Yeah.
Characters I don't have connection with. But this is the thing that I saw, and a lot of, because we probably casually collect this, but we don't anymore. So it's like you're seeing it from fresh eyes. And this guy put a side by side of these two figures, and he's like, "Man, dude, nothing's changed." And what? Plus years?
Yeah, almost 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah, he said some of the paint apps were a little bit better on the face and stuff like that. He said, but for the most part, the articulation, everything from the neck down, this person said that it pretty. I got 2 Savage Crucible figures reserved. Oh, cool. Everything from the neck down looks the same. That's what this person's saying, you know.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Moving on.
I
Todd
didn't really
McFarlane.
get a 2017 version of that one.
Which one? This?
Yeah, I didn't even remember that. I must have completely missed that one.
Dude, yeah, like
Black Series back then.
I thought, you know, I wasn't that deep into it, you know.
Yeah.
I got them, and mainly it was for the vehicles and stuff. I still have them. But I don't know. I just didn't. My eye wasn't like this is this sucks. I guess when you're more attached to the property, I love Star Wars, but I didn't look at it and like scrutinize everything. I'm done with Jada after that head pack as far as Street Fighter goes. I think that they're done with that except for Hawk, right?
Yeah.
Isn't Hawk and another character they're gonna do?
Yeah, it'd be about done.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
that
I
Black
just didn't.
Series Snow Speeder might have been one of the best things ever done in that scale.
Yeah, I still have that, man.
That Black Series Snow Speeder is nice. It's nice.
Yeah,
That thing's nice.
I was getting all the other like little stuff. You know how they were doing the solo movie, and they had that the girl with the bike.
Yeah.
I grabbed that just because it was futuristic and it looked cool.
Yeah.
Hello, finally on Wednesday. Good to see you, Kaido. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back. Hope you've been doing good. But yeah, I saw this and I go, wow. For how some people are like really critical about lines and stuff like that and not changing and reuse and everything.
Yeah.
Some companies, I guess, consistency works, right? Todd McParpun. I saw this, and when I first saw it, I thought to myself, like, oh man, Hasbro put it up again. And then I saw it was Todd McFarlane 1/10 scale.
Yeah.
You got nothing for this, right?
Yeah. I'm not into statues.
Yeah. This is going to be really quick too and very glazed over, but this is week number 4 of Yojo June.
Very good.
There were 5 pre-orders today.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there were 5 render reveals, 3 name reveals. One of the reveals got kind of chopped off, but he's going to reveal it tomorrow. Well, most of this stuff leaked earlier today. But I'll go through this. Let me know if you want me to stop at anything or just keep going.
Not familiar with that guy at all. Who's this?
I am not either. And I guess this guy is, I think it's this, who is this, Synapses? Synapse?
Oh, that was the one that they were teasing or whatever. So, yeah, I'm not familiar with that one at all.
I'm not either. I don't know if this is comic based or I like it because it looks really cool. It's just something different. Yeah, very interesting. Pretty weird. And next we had, of course, Iceberg Slim.
Iceberg Slim.
Yeah. They got him. What you call it? Was it Mistress Armada? I think her name is. I don't know. It's right on the box, but I thought this looked really cool. I picked up all of these. Rugged Duke. I did. Because they all looked really cool to me. Hasbro shipping for update for your order.
How many of these Toxo Vipers did you have to get?
1. I just got 1.
Just 1?
Yeah, just 1. Yeah, just 1. I spent enough money today,
Out of those, I would probably get Iceberg. Would probably be the only one.
Yeah. In honor of MC's chair, I think he said he got Iceberg. That was the only one he really got to,
Yeah.
It's a lot, man. They're really banging out a lot of stuff. It's a little hard to kind of not justify it, but just kind of keep up with it,
I just need him to go with my Snowcat.
Yeah. Oh, I do have a render of that too. Let me make sure I'm on the right thing so I don't get any G.I. Joe hate messages. Oh yeah, 4th week. Iceberg Duke be again B Max said let me see here. Again, I guess because people want communication, but then when they get it from the companies to either clarify or confirm something, people still want to say it. So he was very insistent that this Duke is not the Energon. Not the Energon or the Resolute Duke. I guess they read the comments.
They're like, those will be coming later.
Yeah. Original character doesn't seem well received in the community from what I've heard. Yeah, it was the same thing. She's from the comics. Yeah, I did. Isn't she like a different version? I think we talked about this last week too, but Synapsis, aka Purple Rain Prince Cyborg. Son of a flower, I like that. I like the original character, seems interesting. Go Joe Joker is Synapsis. I didn't get any of these, but I did get Tomb Raider. But the Tomb Raider, yeah, Tomb Raider looks really good. Some of these figures look like Vorla skins. Iceberg Slim with a snowboard. Yeah. So yeah, Rugged Duke, and then Toxic Viper, and then they showed a digital render. Down at the bottom, we can see that it says digital render shown. Final product may vary. Of Tomb Raider. What do you think? No?
Well, it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
How much was that one? Did they give a price?
I don't
yet?
think this is out. I think this was just like a digital like reveal. You know, they're just showing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's probably going to be around the same lines as like their stuff that they have now.
Butts. Come on.
I wonder if she's going to be closer to that Action Man price, because I mean he was what, $44?
Everyone, come on.
Yeah, it was like a surprise, right?
Yeah, yeah. I bet you she's going to be closer to that range because she's kind of loaded with accessories.
Yeah, they said it too. Arrives loaded for expeditions, dual pistols. I'm glad they got that part. You know, that would kind of suck if she only had like one pistol.
Yeah.
Some game. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, to have a crossover. And then they showed this guy, Iceberg Slim's cousin. I like this. This looks really cool.
Boy, they learned you slap that helmet on anybody and just change the color. You know.
Yeah.
Slap the damn Steel Brigade helmet on anything, and
yeah, you probably could have a couple of them doing the Spider-Man, right? Like, hey man,
yeah.
You got my helmet. Dude, like for me, I don't care. It looks cool. You know what I mean? It looks. I like, and then you, like you said, have something with the Snowcat.
Is that like a winter one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, damn it! Then they got me again, so I need another winter.
You gotta have some troops. They all just can't be out there by themselves.
Shipping soon.
Every time I look, Hasbro says that they're moving up dates. They moved up a bunch of dates for a wave the other day.
Come here.
Dear Slim, grabbed your jacket. Snow ain't falling. Got your beanie, North Face, and this. Let's see here. And then, like I said, he reiterated they recorded all of these things, and you know what, man, I didn't watch this. I'll probably go back and watch it just kind of like to get the effect of it, but he pre-recorded this, and then he had like he said, hey, I'm gonna do the render reveal tomorrow around 11. So yeah, saw mixed reviews about the whole, you know, people are like on, I guess, the new format and Dan Larson and stuff, and that's why I just kind of tuned it out. I'm like, oh god, another week of this shit. Not them, people just talking about it, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll watch it tomorrow. Hey, Mezco! See, it was quick. How far are we? I can't see it.
28 minutes.
Yeah, you know.
There's no MC.
I know. I could have probably cut
it
it down
equals more content. Yeah.
Yeah. But Mezco had a pretty good week, not day, but week, but of news. Barbarian Eyes. Oh, I did want to talk about this, if it's okay, really quick. So I took this apart the other day.
Brave man.
Yeah. I wanted to see, you know, where the points were, what you could do, and I'll be honest with you, this was pretty easy to take apart compared to other ones that I've taken apart. But it's really cool. I do this every once in a while, you know. I'm gonna work on ones that have soft goods, and I gotta get a seam ripper. I gotta learn how to sew. But I like doing this because it gives you a better idea of the figure, you know, like in terms of like how it moves, how far you can go with certain things.
Yeah.
And I said this in a post, but this is probably the thing that I like the most about this figure was that you see this hip area right here.
Yeah.
You know how there's always this articulation segment in reviews, and they take the leg and they kick it back, and because it has that hard plastic, they don't really move far.
Yeah.
So with this figure, what they did is that that hip and butt area, it's a soft plastic. It's like a silicone rubby kind of plastic. So you can take that leg and push it all the way back, and it can go back really far.
Yeah.
And not to be pervy or anything like that, but it's cool because he had shape to him. You know how most of the Mezco figures, they're just kind of like flat in the back.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, I go, this is cool because this is like a mold. They can either make the mold a little bit bigger, smaller, and it adds more articulation. But it was really cool. And then also there's this, how everybody said that this figure wasn't going to be able to take the sword and hold it over his head and everything else like that.
Yeah.
When I took this apart, it was really cool because you could kind of see the points where you could probably get past that and do it. So yeah, this is very educational for me.
So you're able to get it all back together.
Yes, sir. I don't know where it's at. Yeah. But yes. Yeah. Everything. Pants, boots, all of it. It was I think the only part that I was nervous about was not nervous, but I just didn't want to jack it up was these right here. These like shoulder blade parts here.
Yeah.
That peg is really small, and then this peg right here, it goes into the bicep, and then that peg has to go into the arm right there.
Yeah.
But I just kind of warmed it up, and everything went in really well. But I would tell anyone if they wanted to do this is probably like the best figure to mess around with to do it. That or Gomez figure, but it's really cool, man.
No, I passed on this one too. I'm what son of a. I had passed on this guy, and I'm probably got to backtrack and pick one up.
Did you do it because like of feedback that you saw, or just not interested in the character?
Well, I wasn't sure how deep they were going to go in the line. And, I didn't want to be one of those things where I just pick up Arnold and you never get anything else to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
But they did this one so well; it's almost worth having. Just even if you only get Arnold, they just did it so good.
Yeah. I missed out on Gomez. Anybody can help, that would be awesome. Mezco is learning to update the bodies like they did with Tangerine and Spider-Gwen. Yeah, that was another thing too. Like I know a lot of people when they do these figures, when they are doing like their reviews, they'll say a figure can't do something. That was another reason why I took this apart, because I was looking at it, I go, there's something off about this. And of course, and do this, and a couple of days later, I see a lot of people talking about it. I saw some guys in the community. Like I think I saw Yojo Jerk. He did a review on it, and this is like one of his favorite characters. But he was talking, and again, like I said, most of the stuff has been pretty positive.
Yeah.
But like you said, that's why I asked if it was due to somebody saying something, because I know a lot of people passed on this figure because of that. So. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. If you get a chance to do it, do it. All right, here we go. MezcoCon 2026. So, did you see this?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Right around the corner. That's where all the action's going to be.
Yeah.
Got your crime scene tape ready?
Mace and taped off areas and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I pray to God that they don't do a in-person exclusive. I really pray to God they don't do that. They need to show self. Yeah, I would love for them to do that. Also, Doom, CC.
Yeah. I wonder how easy it would be to get the rights to that likeness. So with James Earl Jones no longer being with us.
Super Seven did it, right?
They did, but was he still alive at that point?
I don't know.
Because I want to think it's been a couple years on the Super 7 one already.
Yeah.
He might have still been around at that point.
Yeah. I thought I was like, maybe they're teasing it with those snakes. Because they did this they did a snake where it's in a bag, but it was like straightened out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then they did another snake, so I was like, maybe that's a little tease. That Pit Fighter one looks good. Maybe they'll have something at San Diego, which goes with these slides because they did it. They said what booth they were going to be at, the dates, reveals, exclusives. They started that today. I can't remember if this is the same booth number we were at last year or not.
Yeah.
But so this week we're just talking about the midterm stuff. Next week, I think I talked to you about it, right? I want to do a kind of like an SDCC like prep show, kind of help people, you know, just some stuff that I kind of learned from last year.
Yeah. The
Maybe help some
Survivor's Guide to SDCC.
Exactly. Do something like that to kind of help some people out. But yeah, they got the dates and everything. They are so with this. I don't know if I put it here. Yeah, this is not a sub shot. This is not like rehashing anything. Let me make that clear. All I'm doing is just to kind of show you the dates. But so they announced this, and then we should be getting an itinerary within a couple of weeks. Because if you look at it, it was around July 17th, 16th, 19th, 13th. So in that first 2 weeks of July, if they follow through, it'll probably be the same. And so we will see the itinerary, and then you'll see all of those things, like, you know, reveal times, games, and everything else like that they have. And then I'll be there. Darius will be there. KJ will be there. So we'll be at the booth, and then, you know, of course, come hang out, talk, stuff like that. Look at all the new stuff, but we should be able to get up-to-date information, you know, when things are sold out, you know, what things are available, you know, to be sold at the con, you know.
Yeah.
And if they follow the same format that they did, depending on how it goes, preview night, usually they put a daily allocation on stuff. So you'll have people at the booth in the community say, hey, they're sold out for today, you know. This is what's available. So it's good. It's like boots on the ground kind of thing. So yeah, look for that stuff. Should be coming soon. Are you excited?
Boy, am I nervous.
What are you
They hit
nervous
us hard
about?
last year. They hit us hard last year. It was tough keeping up. It's already off to one of those starts.
Yeah. Kylo said he had signed his voice rights for the use of AI, but he might have signed his likeness rights away too. There was somebody else that was doing AI voiceover rights I saw in the news the other day too. I can't remember who it was. I'm hoping Evil Jack is an exclusive. That would be cool. Son of a, I passed two, still on the fence. If you do it, hopefully they'll show Dom Mancini or Tease O'Brien from the Gangsters Inc. line. Sparky was my favorite last year. What do you think? Prototype reveal?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think we'll see those at SDCC.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, Dehance, yeah. Meet up, beat up. Because I've already gotten two threats already. I'll see you at the con. I'll see you there. So the Mezco meetup, I think I put this out a couple of days ago, but and then I'm pretty sure this is the correct one. We talked a little bit about it, but there was a couple people that had questions, and so I figured I'd talk about it here. Again, this is going to be at the Punch Bowl Social. It's July 25th. It's going to be Saturday night. It starts at 9, and it'll go until it closes. I think they said it's like 2 p.m. The questions that I got was, do I need my badge? Your Comic-Con badge to get in? You don't need a Comic-Con badge. There is no cover or admission charge. You just go to you go to the Punch Bowl Social, go to the desk. It's right there. And we'll probably be on the second floor, kind of reserve that out. But this place is huge. I'll put the link to it so you kind of know where it is. They have food, they have drinks, they have a karaoke booth, they have a bowling alley there. I think the food and drinks, they serve that until maybe an hour, until 12, I think. I'm not too sure, but it's pretty good. The drinks are very good. And then most people, this is kind of like the after hour spot that everybody really goes to at the con. So you're going to see a lot of people from the community there, whoever you want to name, they're usually there. Toy Migos are usually there. J-Shot, Machu, all those crews are all over there. Somebody asked me, like, well, I don't get along with this person. It's cool because the place is so big. It's 2 floors, like I said. So if there's somebody that you may not get along with, there's plenty of area for plenty of people for you to kind of like roam around and not even interact with people. So,
well, where's the power slap thing going on at?
Or oh yeah, that's still in the works. Yeah.
Be the perfect place to hash it out.
I think so, but hey,
One may enter, one may leave.
Yeah, it's always talk. It never happens, man. It never happens. Yeah, haven't seen it yet. I've seen some close calls, but never happens. Maybe this is the year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
CC said, make sure you live stream it. Live stream it. Nah. These guys aren't doing anything. Nobody's doing anything.
Review.
Yeah. So yeah, the meetup is there. Again, go over this a little bit. Again, just to kind of refresh. And if anything changes, I'll make sure I update this stuff. Okay? CC, you want me to save you a plate of wings? Anything?
You might have to ship it to me. Ship me some wings.
Yeah. Gross. Put it in there with grub or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought this was cool. The SDCC blog, they actually took this from somewhere and they promoted it. It was part of their blog of like things to do. So I thought that was really cool.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I know. I was like, wow, I didn't even have to pay for that. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, Shadowland. Here we go. All right, so we can do this in order, right?
Yeah.
So pre-order the teas went up for this. It was kind of out of nowhere. Pretty pictures, and you want to provide commentary? What do you think?
I like the Hazard Squad stuff. Like one of my favorite figures from last year was the driver that came with the Rumbler.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously it was very, very similar to that to me. I was hoping for more accessories because when it comes down to accessories, like Mezco has spoiled us so much with Gomez. Like,
yeah,
usually he's just super loaded. You'll get seems like 30 pairs of hands and every weapon they have possibly available, whether you ever use it or not. They seem like they always went all out. So I was kind of surprised to see how for lack of a better term, how light this offering was.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to the accessory page for you.
He's got swag.
He does, yeah. I like the look. I'm pretty sure this is painted. I don't think it would be like the the roach with the golden head. Like this would be like vibranium or something, or adamantium, or platinum. I think it's just painted. Somebody mentioned that. Accessory page. I guess one of the one of the feedback points with this was this is pretty much all reuse. Like you said, it's light and then it's all stuff that we've seen before.
Yeah. So it's the perfect exclusive, right? Like we've kind of had this conversation before.
I know.
If there was ever going to be a figure to have limited release, this would be the one that I would want to be a limited release. You know what I mean? If you're a completionist, I'm sure it's one of those things that you have to have. But if you're not a completionist, you're probably okay with, missing out on this one or just passing on it. It's not going to murder your collection by not having this one.
You would think, but
unless you're a completionist. If you're a completionist, I understand the illness. If it's produced, you got to have it, even if it's just a sticker.
Yeah, I only got probably about 10 minutes of this because of the show, and I was doing other things too. But I quick looked at the only thing that I saw that was different with this, I think, was the jacket. The jacket is full sleeved.
Yeah.
The one for the other one that I remember was with Death Adder on the Rumbler.
Yeah.
And those sleeves were ripped off.
Yeah.
So you want to call it like 98% reuse.
Yeah.
But there is a difference. I know, like you said, some people are gonna be like, but it's that's the only thing that I saw. I was looking at the boots and stuff like that, but I don't have this in hand. I can't, really tell. But we've seen everything else. The heads, those have been done different stuff. The glasses, the base is just colored differently. But like you said, at the end of the day, it's an exclusive. It's a con exclusive. A lot of people are talking about the price point too.
Yeah.
I am jumping ahead of myself.
Okay, thank you.
You want to play a game? Let's play Fact or Fiction.
Ready.
You ready?
Ready.
Ready. So one of the things I got bombarded with, and then also I saw this in the group a lot. And the cost is a little bit more because of the exclusive name. I think so. That's something also that people probably need to be aware of too. This was $130, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people said that they're probably, they be missed out for some reason. And some people are going to bet on they can get this at the con, either through the aftermarket or maybe somebody's there to get it. I would tell people the offerings that they have at the con, they put a little bit of a upcharge to them.
Yeah.
But this is probably going to be more than $130. Usually the average is between like $10 and $20, depending on the.
Yeah.
So, and then you're going to be tacking on shipping to that too. So, because whoever's going to, unless they do free shipping, right?
Yeah.
I'm Gomez'd out. I passed on this. That was another thing. I think.
What if we get a comic with this one?
I thought that would have been cool because I'll show you in a little bit too. But we had a Hazard Squad comic with one of them.
Yeah, the Valley of the Mosquatch. I'm sitting here looking at the box.
Yeah. Yeah.
A mini comic is in here.
Yeah. But this is my mini rant really quick with this. So one of the things that brought to my attention with this was this is an all black character. I know, right? Racist. This is a character all in black. We talked about this before about how it only takes that little seed of misinformation to plant that big tree. And so I saw somebody mention this to me, and I had a very light discussion with them about it. But there it is. Yeah.
We need another mini comic. Can never do too many of those.
I know. Even if it was a mini one, I would have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I had this discussion with this person, and they said that this all black character is all Mezco does, and it's 90% of the figures that they put are an all in black.
Oh wow!
I know, 90%.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say fiction.
You go fiction? Yeah.
I'm gonna go fiction on this first one.
You would be correct. But you know what? You know, sometimes people know things, and you know, the biggest difference between like, you know, us and them is like, it's like, okay, yeah, this guy is saying this thing with such confidence and conviction. I mean, it's piquing my interest. Let me look at it. So I go through and I start looking at stuff, and I looked at it, and you know, I had a little time this morning, but then of course I had to go to the bathroom. So I'm like, you know, it's like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Just slip it out. Go look. I meant to show you this before we started the show, but I went through and I started looking at it, and there are 300 plus figures, right?
Yeah.
Now, I did the Marvel, the DC, and the miscellaneous figures that were all in black.
Yeah.
There's only 25 figures that are all in black.
That many? I'm surprised it was that high.
Yeah, I was too. I mean, it's 25 figures. Remember, it's like 300 figures, right? Yeah. 25 figures, and these are all in black. And you have to kind of grade it on curve too, because I included the Toy Fair Punisher. Nobody, not a lot of people are going to have that, but I gave it to it because we're shooting for 90%, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me look at this again, and maybe we should include the figures that have like red accents or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
A little black, a little red, a little orange, or something like that. That's 12 figures. That's 37 figures, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, let's include the Rumble Society figures. That's 15. Semi-black, you know, same criteria. 10 figures. That's 25 figures, right?
Yeah.
That's like a total of, let me make sure I get this right. It was a total of like 62 figures out of 300. That's 19%.
That's close.
It's close to 90, right?
Right. Like if you flip the numbers, you got 91%.
Exactly what I thought.
So you got to invert those numbers. Maybe it was dyslexic.
I thought about that. I was like 90%. That's a lot of figures.
Yeah.
So no, it doesn't reach 90%. But hey, you know how we always talk about conversations and trying to like see something through somebody else's perspective. I'm like, let's bulletproof this. Let's make sure that I'm not, you know, maybe I'm not thinking correctly, right?
Yeah.
I said maybe this person is only talking about the IP stuff, right?
Okay.
It's only getting Gomez. It's only all they do is IP, because that makes a little bit more sense, right?
Yeah.
You want to take a guess how many those are?
A total of 12.
25.
25.
There was 15 the semi ones. I included ones like Letterman. He has an orange coat. He's all black. Because I'm working for it. I'm trying to help this person out. Get to their number. So it's 25. And then I'm thinking, you know, you're kind of like grading on a curve if you go by 300, right? Remember, we're only talking Rumble Society. There's 80 figures total for Rumble Society. So your all black would be 18%. And if you include all the other ones, it's 31%. I've done a lot of math, but 31%, 90%.
It's close.
It works every time. Yeah. The only reason I brought it up because I saw that. Yeah, I saw that little scene there. Everybody's talking about that's all they do is black characters. I was like, this is very racist.
Yeah.
But people are running with it, man. They just kept running with it. And you could just see it like going downhill. Yeah, that's all they make is black characters. Black. I'm like, geez. Yeah. So yeah, they don't all make black characters. And you can and I might be off on a couple. Oh yeah, I didn't include figures like Ghostbusters. I just made it one set. I didn't say, 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that would skew things too. But anyway, yeah. We shot that one out of the water. 90% black. It's their truth. It is their truth. It's a false truth. But yeah, people don't like to hear that. They don't want to hear like the explanation. Say, oh yeah, imagine they see what they want for the Sin City characters. Yeah. I would have included those two just to help bump up the numbers. But anyway, that was one of the biggest ones, fact or fiction. The other ones won't be that in depth. This one applies to what you said. The offering is 100% reuse. We already talked about that. Accessory counts. It's too low.
Well, for me, that's a fact. Just because I like mine loaded.
Right. The Black Mezco figures a lot of the exclusive, though, right? No, there's probably only a few that were exclusive. There was the Toy Fair Punisher. There's the Shanghai Toy Show, Ascending Night. You could only get there. The Ninjas, I threw those in there too. The Shadow Assassin Gomez that was in there. You could only get that there. And then there was the Toy Fair. There's a Shanghai Toy Show Ascending Night, and there's also a Toy Fair. Two separate ones. I counted them both to give that person more percentage. Still didn't make it. But those are the exclusives that people can't get. So if you were like number crunching, those shouldn't even count, right? But I still threw them in there. But there are some all black characters, and I even included this one in there too. It's not, they don't make all black characters. Anybody that does say that, they're racist. Just kidding. But accessories, you said that they were too short, right?
Yeah.
So they did sell out. I feel used, pay to play. We did that. Team building, we talked about that. So I was looking at this, and the previous versions that we have, they kind of have the same number of accessories. Hear me out. I'm not making an excuse for them. Because all of these were kind of attached to other things, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Bodega box, you had Hazard Squad Gomez, but he came with all this miscellaneous stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you also had the Sandstorm Edition Hazard Squad Commander. This is the stuff he came with. It's light, but then he also came with the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
And then the slide got messed up a little bit, but to show like comparison wise, same hoverboard. But this is Hazard Squad Commander Gold. That was his layout, not a lot. He had a second page that had pigeons. There's two of them that had pigeons, but around the same kind of like count number. But they all came with other things. It's not on here, but you had Agent Gomez 75, and he came with a lot of stuff.
Look at all those hands.
Look at the hands, and then look at all the weapons. That's like 3 pages of weapons.
Yeah.
So I get it. I agree. I think for like I can see when people say this is a higher price point. I know it's an exclusive, but we've gotten like exclusives in the past where they've had more of a count. So yeah, and they both came with comics. He came with a comic too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you too. Quick question for you, because this was something that was brought up too. People were saying that this is just another variant, the whole black thing, but then also this would be like the 4th one that we've gotten. And some people are like, I think Craig even said it. He said he's Gomez'd out or something. Yeah, I'm Gomez'd out. I passed on it. Do you think that you can do so many variants and not complete a team that you just completely lose interest in even completing the team?
Honestly, I don't have a problem with variants, just because I don't feel like I have to have every one. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So like it doesn't really bother me. I've kind of said this before. The only problem I have with variants is like sometimes I wish we knew ahead of time like what variants are going to be available. That way I can kind of pick and choose and maybe wait on one.
Mm-hmm.
because I would hate to like jump out, buy one, and then oh man, this one was better. You know, kind of like when we did the side cutter. You know, you had side cutter, you did the baghead butcher, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I think it would be nice to know ahead of time, you know, whether it be a catalog or something that was come along, just to kind of give you an idea on what to expect down the road.
Because it's more of like a financial thing, like budgeting better, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, if I prefer a certain color scheme over another one, you know, I'm going to go with that one. It's kind of like when we talk about Jada Toyz with the player 2 stuff and everything. Like, I'm not one of those guys that's going to go out there and buy every player 1 and player 2. But if I happen to like that player 2 version, then I'll just skip the player 1 and get that one instead. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of the comments like that. People were just, you know, and I agree. That makes sense too, because it is. It's a lot to take in, especially for the complete. You're like, oh man, I got to get this one. I got to get this one. This is a good comment because if it was Western Gomez, nobody would be complaining. So because of like the accessories are pretty much the same, and I mean we got this character kind of like Death Adder, right? It's just do you think if this would have went, if it was a Hazard Squad Gomez, but the design was different, you know what I mean? Do you think that would MC's here? Do you think that would have made a difference? Like it wouldn't have been. You think it would have been a big deal or no?
I don't know. Like if it had been a Hazard Squad still, and it was just like super loaded.
Yeah,
I think we probably still would have heard that. I think it just would have appeased the accessory junkies like myself.
Yeah. Well, MC's here. He's driving.
I've been hanging out in the green room for the last little while, just enjoying the green M&Ms. But
Did they serve you drinks? You had a challenge getting this today, right? You had to do some hurdles.
Yeah, I was a little disposed of with some business today, but I managed to squeak in, fortunately, and get out. So I was lucky. Like, oh, I got to go do something. I got to go to the bathroom. So,
dang,
we gotta make bathroom trick.
What's your opinion on this? We already talked like about accessories, if it was light or not. How do you feel about black characters?
Whoa.
I know, right?
Starting with the hard questions. So
I know, right?
I don't see color, first of all. I don't see color.
Okay.
So, I, as you know, I have an eye issue as it is. So, no, I heard you guys talking in the green room about black characters. He's a roach, first of all. So, I don't think that matters, and it doesn't matter if he was a human or not. But I like him. I think he looks cool. It's a different take. It doesn't just have to be a Hazard Squad Gomez.
Do you think
Sawyer said he's not black, he's silver.
Oh, he is, yeah. See?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm joking, but I think a lot of people were talking about the outfit of this character. It's black, and they've done a bunch of other characters in black, and so it's kind of following that. It's like reuse. It's kind of redoing the design, reusing the design that this character's all in black, and then it's Gomez, so it's like a triple whammy for some people.
But black is slimming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't care.
No, I think it. Honestly, I think it's great. It looks good. Checks all the boxes. And I was a little surprised at another Hazard Squad Gomez. I think there's opportunity to do different characters from Hazard Squad, the two that we haven't seen yet. And I know you guys kind of touched on that a little bit, but like other ways to do a Gomez, like the long rumored cowboy Gomez or something like that would be a cool entry,
Yeah, someone mentioned that earlier. They said if it was Cowboy Gomez, nobody had a problem. That's why I was wondering if there was like something with different with the design. You know, just something. It was still within this Hazard Squad thing.
You know, like a Gomez that went good with Vaporoni, like that era. That would have been cool to try to see that too. You know, like that turn of the century kind of like street thug Gomez. You know, like I said, like Vaporoni would have been kind of cool too. So, but
Yeah. I think honestly, I think part of this is mainly the team, that there's another version of this character, and I don't think people think that they're trying to complete the team. You know?
yeah, I mean, I get that, but then I look at like Marvel Legends. How long did it? And they crank out 100 figures a year. It seems like, and it took them forever to complete X Force.
Yeah. I think that's always like a question for people. It's they're doing these different variants, but why are, and we don't know. We've
Right.
seen it teased, and they have. I always think that like when they showed Splinter, I immediately thought like Diplo. I'm like, okay, there it is. So that kind of like encouraged the thought that they're working on it, but we don't know. And so I think that's what people are. It's kind of like an unknown. Like when CC said he wish he kind of knew what variants were coming so he could make, you know, I think it's that unknown. And they see another variant come out and they're like, when are you going to complete the team? Because it's not like a big roster team. So,
Yeah. Four-man crew.
yeah. And that's why I was wondering if what you guys thought about, like, does that like take it out? Because you don't know. You're like, oh, this is another one. What's going to happen? Do I stick around? I saw some people said that they, I think CTG told me he's like I kind of gave up and stopped collecting Gomez. It was hard to get. There were a lot of them, and then he said that some of the teams it just didn't seem like they were finished. So he's just like, I'm done. You know.
When did the first Hazard Squad came? I know it was Bodega Box, but you know what year that was?
I think it's on the. Hold on a second.
I think probably that source of great information on Mezco, the Toy Page, has that cheap. That's like a cheap.
I
pop
was
in
told it's the
WWE,
shill
right?
page. I was told it was the shill page.
I try to get cheap pop like WWE when you name a city.
I know
you're
it.
in.
2020. 2020.
Chicago. 20. What was that? I'm sorry.
2020. So 6 years.
2020. 6 years.
I you know what's gonna happen is at SDCC they're gonna show these figures. Okay, this conversation will be for nothing. We need a Hawk P40 in black. Yeah, a stealth bomber one, that would be cool. But yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's all I really have for this. I mean, I agree with you guys. I think it's an exclusive. It's not like a must get. And for all the talk about reuse and you know what I mean? For people that it's another Gomez, it's just a variant, it's the same weapons. It makes for a perfect exclusive. You don't have to get it. It's not essential. It's not like you need that version of the character for your Hazard Squad unless you're, like Cece said, unless you're trying to complete or you want to have it for these special missions kind of thing.
You know, a head swap I thought about when I saw this was Senior Blanco's alien head on this one.
That's why I like this stuff. You know?
Mm-hmm.
He
look good in it, like more modernized kind of, you know, like leather jacket and stuff. He could easily go in the Hazard Squad.
It's just swapping stuff out, man. Like I get it. Some of these weapons, it is the same, but some of those like accessories that they have, maybe it's a color that I don't like. And of course, probably somebody will say, "Oh, he's just trying to justify why he bought it." No, I think we all look at it the same way. There's other things you could do with this and swap it out and do stuff. You know, but that was another thing. This was limited. It sold out very quick. You know, it's on wait list right now. It'll be available at the convention and stuff like that. But I thought that this was handled like any exclusive from any other company. It should be done, you know. It's a character we've already gotten. It's just a palette swap, and you don't need it. It's not essential. So I don't see what the big deal is, but that's.
Do you think they could do a re-release of this after the con, like they've done sometimes with some characters?
I'll be honest with you, man. Sometimes I don't want them to. It's just like the feedback that you see, like people are.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys read that, would you guys release it?
No.
Because here's
I'd look
another
at
thing.
eBay
If
listings and see what they're going for.
well, that too, but here's another thing too. They've re-released things, later on, right?
Mhm.
And some of them gone up in price. If people were having an issue with this 130 price, what's going to happen when it's 135 or 140?
150 even.
I think you're going to be paying that at the con, 145, 150. I think.
Yeah, with taxes and stuff.
They say
California gonna get you.
It's a taxes. They have to. It's a taxes and like service and goods fee or something like that. That's what I was told. There's a lot of reasons why I buy Mezco because of the swapping that you can do. Yeah. I don't know. CC, anything? Follow it?
No.
Yeah. So we trifected this, right?
I heard
We all
Paige
got
is
it?
going to be giving 5 of these away.
Yep. But only to the people that I saw
At-
bashing in the
at
comments.
the meetup.
Yeah, but only to the
Yeah.
people that were bashing it in the comments. I'm specifically looking for those people so I can
Yeah.
give it to them, just so they can be happy.
So show up at the meetup, shake Paige in the hand, look him in the eye, and say, "I hate this figure. Thank you for giving it to me."
Exactly. And then go sell it on eBay.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. You'll see the eBay listing posting with like your hand in it still as you're handing it over.
Oh, they would
They
do
can't
it
even get it
too,
on.
man.
They got to get it on there so fast.
The funniest thing is
They could
watching
add
somebody.
ambiance to the sale.
No, they do enough. The funniest thing is like watching somebody pay for that, and then they do. It's always one guy every year I've been there. He'll buy it and he'll walk towards the display. He'll hold it up, and then he takes a picture of it with the Mezco sign in the backdrop. Every year I've seen that. Every year. Wonder if they will see a new Daredevil anytime soon. I think so. Yeah.
A boy could dream.
Yeah. All right. Well, we beat this one to death. I think it's good. The exclusive. I'm pretty sure some of that sour taste is probably going to go away when they announce the other, exclusives that they have for this event. Maybe. Need a fresh Gomez, something new. Yeah. I think everybody's talking about Cowboy Gomez. Do you think people complaining about the figure itself outweigh the people complaining they couldn't get it? That's a good question.
Ooh, yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, how many people like blamed it on they didn't want it after they couldn't get it too? You know what I mean?
I saw people like change in real time because you know how people were trying to watch the counter and see how many.
Uh-huh.
I saw people go from looking at this really quick and saying, it's the same reuse, and then going, there's only 100 left, and they're like, oh man, I gotta get it. I saw people do that switch really quick.
Turds.
Yeah. Tired of the 5-minute sellouts. Yeah, it's hard to juggle, man. I see when something lasts longer than 5 minutes, people are like, I guess this isn't good enough. How many times have we seen that? This release sucks. Didn't last, didn't sell out. It waitlisted, must have not have been that bad. Exactly. There wasn't a lot, I can tell you that. Like when I looked, there wasn't a lot of these. So, but I'm sure that they paired it out. They had that batch for this, and then they have the batch for San Diego. So it's hard to kind of decide. Anyway, let's move on. But we all got this, right?
Yeah.
Play
So,
party
I mean-
engaged.
Exactly. See, we're on the same wavelength. And then we have our Mezco midterms.
Hey, Paige, I'm going to switch to my computer real quick. I just got home,
Yeah.
so I'll step out and I'll be back.
Yeah, man. I'll keep an eye out.
I'll be back in 2 and 2.
Oh, I know that reference. Did he just Chuck Woolery us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lasting, Steve said, lasting 5 minutes is a long time. Ask someone trying to do a plank. I didn't see. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Adam, for reminding. So, CC, you caught this too, right? On the solicitation page, you know how normally they'll say this item will ship after the convention.
Yeah.
They didn't do that this time. What do you think?
Kind of makes you wonder, right? Is it gonna be another one of those things where you get this before convention? We've had that happen once before, didn't we? Where they shipped them out like really fast.
Yeah, they did the. Ironically, they had the Agent Gomez. They had like the Toy Fair one, and they were giving them out, and then they put it up for pre-order.
Yeah.
Or buy it now. And then I remember leaving New York and catching a cab, and I ordered it then, and I got shipping notification for it too.
Yeah.
And they've done some other ones, like I have a list of the stuff that like they put up for solicitation and shipped out the next day. But they didn't put anything on this, so
I mean, with there being a small number, I mean, they probably plan on shipping it out pretty quick.
that would be kind of weird to get it before the con, though, wouldn't it?
Huh?
Well, I know one thing, because we're not jerking each other off, right? So, I hope they kind of stick to it, because if you go to the website, and if you're following what they say, did I put it in there? Babe, can you get him, please? If you're following what the website says, it says buy it now. Those are available to ship immediately.
Yeah.
I remember last time, they were very specific, and they said it'll ship after the con, or they would give you weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that they don't kind of like shoot themselves in the foot, and on the web, because on the website it'll say something like or unless otherwise stated, like that.
Yeah.
So now it's like they're on the clock, unless they edit it tomorrow and say, yeah, this will be after the con.
It's too late.
But we can hope, right?
Yeah.
He didn't come back in. Midterms. Want to do midterms?
Ready.
Yeah. So we're close to the halfway point, right? By the time this kind of like blows over, San Diego had already started, so that's why I kind of wanted to talk about this right now. We're not really at the halfway point of the year, but like I said, there's so much going on. But the midterms, kind of like just taking a look at where we are now at the halfway point, because that's what adults do. We talk about this stuff. We have difference of opinions, collectively, but we always come together in the discussions, and that's why I like having MC trying to stall for him, and he's there. Boom, got him. See how soft? Shades. Wow.
Ray Charles.
Exactly. Hey, Rock. So see how I stalled for him? But yeah, midterms. We're halfway here. Wanted to get you guys' thoughts on how the year has been going so far. So, and we're going to hit everything. I don't want people to think, like I said, this is just like some kind of glaze fest for this. But so right now, what is currently your favorite figure so far? Or do you have one?
I think my current favorite right now is the animated series Batman.
See, MC's like, yay.
I love that.
That one's tough to beat.
That's what. So it's both of you guys got that one?
100%.
I'm going with Letterman for right now. So far, favorite.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got it. That's our favorite. What is your standout surprise figure? I know this one might be a little bit hard because what, CC, how many have you picked up this year? Probably like.
Oh man, I don't know. Probably a dozen, probably at least.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
I've got
So-
quite a few this year.
Oh yeah. Okay. I know you were like doing like conservative this year.
Yeah.
But so what's a figure that you got that was a surprise? Or better. It can be the same one if it was, but you know.
I'm gonna say my biggest surprise is the one that I didn't get, which is Conan. Like I guess I was a little pessimistic as to how that thing was going to turn out, and I don't have one in hand yet. But just from what I'm seeing, that one delivered, and I was, you know, I think we're all a little when we start doing those real life likenesses, on whether Mezco was able to pull it off or not. But they killed it.
Did you order it?
I did not.
Like, I mean, since then, have you tried to pick one up from anywhere?
No, I haven't even tried to pick one up yet. I've been waiting to see what else is going to go on, but I do think I'm going to have to get one.
I'm sure we know somebody that you can reach out to. He might have one or two still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll check. We got a couple people. I've seen a couple people actually selling him too, but
I'm gonna go.
it seemed like the buzz has been pretty positive for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about yours, MC?
Sorry.
So standout or surprise figure?
Joker, the soft goods, the tailoring on that suit,
Mhm.
and he still has a lot of posability with it.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like he's straight off the. I mean, I hate dipping back into Batman the Animated Series when we've got so many great figures, but Joker just blew me away in hand.
Yeah. I think they'll. I'm hoping that they have Robin and Scarecrow at San Diego, even if it's like early prototype version, just to kind of see, you know.
Yeah, I want every possible picture you can get of those two.
Oh yeah, I will, man. I'll make sure I shoot a lot of any of the new stuff. I'll make sure. I did a like, you know, I was just doing like a couple, but I think this year I'll do like, you know what I mean. I'll take pictures, not just close up, but like far away ones and stuff like that. And more, you know, maybe focusing on stuff that, you know, people really don't get a chance to see, but that is strictly in the booth.
Last.
Oh, thank you. Oh, really quick. Husky says, CC, that Conan is on BBTS for pre-order. There's only 7 left, so if you want to jump in on it. Also, red shirt Casey Jones is back in stock on BBTS. Are you plugging BBTS? Yes, I can.
Affiliate link.
Affiliate link. He's like, I'm gonna drop this affiliate link. And somehow Dark Side is down to 7 in stock. BBTS Paige, how long has it been available? I think that figure came out before I found out about Mezco. Yeah, that's a really old figure. It's good. The lighting system in the eyes doesn't go that bright. Even when I change the batteries, so like he has those Omega beams. They don't light up all the way though. I was like, oh dang it. I said something not positive about Mezco. Favorite is Samurai Jack. That's another good one. Reg Kurt Kasich. Yeah. So yeah, CC, if you need it, it's there. Figure.
What was yours?
Here we go. Huh? Oh, can I do 2?
Of course you can.
Okay, so the first one was Letterman. That's my surprise. Because when I saw like the concept for it, right? And then I saw it in the display, like, you know, when we set it up. And I don't know, there was it just didn't connect with me when I first saw it. And I was like, I don't know about this. Because I was looking at it next to Vapor. You know what I mean? And I don't know. There was just something that was it was like that with Gotham by Gaslight Joker. When I first saw that figure, I go, oh, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if people are gonna like this figure, you know. And then it turned out to be a hit. Everybody liked it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say Letterman. That was a surprise because once I got him in hand and messing around with him and all the stuff he came with, I was like, wow, this is really good. And then I would say I'd agree with CC Conan.
Smile. It's okay.
It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, especially posing wise. I've been messing around with him and
Wait, he can pose?
yeah. I mean, the so-called experts said he couldn't, but I guess he can, right? I love it when different people do it. It's just not one person. It's like, he just he popped it out of the socket, and that's how he made it do it. But when you got like people like Henrock and Emerald and Sully, all these guys are like doing poses, and or even somebody that just did somebody that's not like really a poser and they're doing it, you're like, yeah. Oh, shut the fuck up. Nightcrawler X-Force suit SD, that would be cool. They already did the Nightcrawler, but if they did an X-Force one, and then you could do X-Force Wolverine. Anyway, we're off topic. Figure that you had high expectations for it, but when you got it, it just didn't match the energy.
I don't have one of those for this year.
No?
I haven't gotten a figure yet where I it was like, you know what I mean? Like it, I don't.
One that you would just, man, I wish it was just a little bit tweaked here and there.
No, everything that I've gotten, they've delivered on this year for me. It's no lie. Like, no.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if they Gomez, I was gonna ask if this Gomez will be available at the con. Sorry to interrupt. Link, yes. It's branded. A Mezco Con exclusive. Do I have that slide? It was branded at the top over there, right here. I'm forgive me, I'm not trying to like make it seem like that, but it says Mezco Con 2026. So normally when they do that, that's a figure that'll be available at the con. Again, sorry to interrupt, Cece. So nothing, though? Okay.
No, I don't have a disappointing figure this year so far.
MC?
Yes, but I'll explain why. Red Death Doc Knock. Because we've gotten so many Doc Knocks in a row, I feel like, I don't want to say I wasn't impressed by it. I just was like, I didn't spend any time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I forgot about that one.
I just put it, because we got, was it like the new Swole Doc Knock, then the Yeti and the Krampus, and then the what was it, the San Diego Comic-Con that they re-released, and then the red one. It's just like he looked cool, but it's just like I just literally like opened him up, looked at him, and put him back in the box and forgot about it.
Wow.
I mean, he's a good-looking figure. It's just, you know what I mean?
Too much of like, is it just too much repeat?
Yeah. I mean, I know that I will because I'm good at revisiting figures after a while.
Yeah.
And I'll enjoy him then, like later. But
good question, Lou. I'm going to start that really quick. We'll do that at the end. But thank you. Good question, man. Can mine be a prediction one? I think you know which one I'm going to say.
Do it.
It's not even out yet. I'm hoping to eat my words, but mine's gonna be Superman.
CC got 3 of those.
I know.
Favorite
Oh, this is something that I'm thinking about because so Supergirl's out right now, right? This San Diego's coming up, right? I meant to talk about this. That's why I put Supergirl in the first part of it. But with this movie, I don't know how well it's doing, but they're talking about giving Lobo his own movie. Do you think that they should do a Supergirl or a Lobo figure? Because they haven't done a lot of movie figures. They used to churn those things out.
Don't gamble merchandise on this movie.
For Supergirl or Lobo, no?
I would prefer a comic book version of Supergirl or Lobo to a screen likeness version. I mean, well, I guess I'd rather have the movie versions. That way I don't buy them.
Yeah.
Smart money.
Good call, Adam. This was my second one because, like I said, they haven't done a lot of Marvel. I mean, there have been like series and some films, but they were pretty committed to like DC and Marvel like cinema stuff for a while. They have done quite a few of the Tom Holland Spider-Man. Like CC, we talked about that, like Night Monkey. See how it all comes together? But they did, they had Far From Home, Homecoming. They had all those Spider-Man. I was looking at the new Spider-Man trailer, and he has obviously for merchandise and toys a different outfit. Do you think we would get one of those, or would you want one?
I take a new Tom Holland Spider-Man and go with another Bernthal Punisher.
Yeah. Over Supergirl?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Miley or Adcock, whatever her name is.
Yeah. I think those take a while to pump out, especially after the movie has come and gone. Yeah, they had a little bit of a delay with like movie properties like Justice League and stuff like that. I still wish we would have got a Cyborg, but anyway, she's a cute girl. Yeah, there's been some back and forth with that too. With what's her name, Alcott, Millie Alcott.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch the movie, but to me, she's not very appealing. Hype dies down quickly. It does, especially like if you're waiting. See how that connects to the whole team completion thing?
they should have cast Sydney Sweeney.
Damn, you're good. Nah, I don't know.
Sydney Sweeney.
Or Power
You
Girl.
know-
Sydney Sweeney could have been Power Girl.
Yeah, I do think if they would have, I haven't seen this girl. I've only because she was in, wasn't she in like Game of Thrones or?
The prequel series of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I've seen her a little bit in that. I don't know anything else that she's been in, but I'm pretty sure they put Sydney Sweeney in that outfit. They probably would have jumped up ticket sales just for that. I don't know. She's been on a slump, right?
Sydney?
Yeah.
I don't know. Last season Euphoria, she was doing all right.
Yeah, I bet. Sydney Sweeney was born to play Black Canary.
And Black Cat.
And that other one, was it the black spider chick she did?
Spider Girl.
Yeah. We got derailed again. All right, so we did positive, negative, just to show.
You said Superman.
Hmm?
I was going to ask what yours, but you said Superman.
Yeah, mine was Superman. Here we go. Most memorable event for this year for you. An announcement, a reveal, a surprise drop.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Same. Scarecrow was, I mean, it's a figure we talked about that we all wanted for a while, and we got it. So,
Yeah.
Mez is
I agree.
All the options with the different expressions and everything. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially that. I like the fact that they covered both. You know what? I think that would be a good move. I don't know what the licensing, how complicated that is, because maybe if it's two series, like the New Adventures versus the animated series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how difficult that is for them to balance, license wise, but I think that would be cool if they did that. You just threw a head or something. I know it's a different look. Somebody will say it in the comments. But you know what I mean? Like the concept wise.
Yeah.
Or later on in Batman the Animated Series, like they did do with Scarecrow. You're covering two characters, multiple looks, that kind of thing.
Good job, CC. That was a good one. What was your OMG moment, Paige?
We trifected that. It was the same thing. I saw that and I go, wow, this is yeah. I knew they were gonna do Robin. I didn't know about Scarecrow. I thought that they would do Robin and it was gonna stop. To be honest with you, or a pause to kind of regather and reevaluate. But they seem like they're pretty committed, and I'm happy about that, man. Hey. I'm surprised the older Mezco Harley Quinn wasn't reissued with a few tweaks for the animated series Batman line. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but I think they could do it. Semi-seamless.
Oh, for sure.
Covered, wouldn't have to worry about it. Anyway, what was this next one? For all the people that hate watching this, it's been the same formula: positive, negative to show you diversity. So here's one for the other side. What is an area? No, we'll do that next. What's an area that you personally feel Mezco has improved upon this year so far? Don't worry, hate watcher. We're gonna get to it.
Well, the articulation they seem to have really gone next level with, because we're literally getting figures that we didn't think would anyway be able to do certain things, and they're exceeding those expectations. So as far as what would you call that? Body design, I think they've come a long ways.
People in the chat know that they can get on this too, right? Face sculpting, agreed. Teeth, especially teeth. They used to get killed for that. MC, what do you say? Area improvement.
So, I mean, just looking at what we've got this year so far, I would say a variety of characters across many genres. Like we've got some DC, we've got some Marvel, with Thor, and of course we've gotten a lot of the Rumble Society, but then we Samurai Jack, which was I know is, but I'm just saying, like, in this short span of the last 6 months, we've gotten a great library from a lot of different genres, so kind of something for everybody. So
yeah,
and I don't remember seeing, maybe because I don't remember, but something so diverse in such a short period of time with releases.
Yeah.
And it's increased engagement, I think, by that.
Articulation has been getting R&D. I'm sorry, CP.
Maybe he's meaning that they've been spending some research and development on articulation.
Oh, yeah. I was like, research. I knew it was research and development. These releases make me think that something more is on the way. Yeah. I was going to say what Loco Lou said. The amount of figures. Not just the amount, but they've tightened down on the release dates. Some of them, obviously, like the licensed ones, those have been pushed back maybe 2 or 3 months, but not the 6 months that we used to see a couple of years ago. And it's almost like
5 years. Or the 5 years it takes to get a figure out.
Oh, yeah. Prove it. Prove it. Name one. Yeah, but like they've kind of like tightened those dates down a little bit. Yeah, there's been a couple, like I said, that have gone over, but it's all the ones that I've looked at have been 1 to 3 months, and during the second month is when it comes out. And so they've kind of like locked it down. And most of those, I think, I have to go back and look, but everything so far has been between like 12 and 14 months.
Mm-hmm.
Which, and that's from time of pre-order to the time that it's shipped out. And that falls within the 18 months that they have on their website. So yeah, they've kind of like, and then also the amount. I know someone could probably like counter that and say, well, a lot of the stuff that they put out this year has been either like a carryover from last year or a carryover variant,
Mm-hmm.
like Sparky or Crab Louie or Shadow Doc Knock. You already knocked out 3 or 4 of those off of the total that we already have, but we're only halfway through, and I think we're only what did I tell you guys? Like it was like we're only 8 figures away total wise what we had last year.
Jesus.
At this time, at the end of the year, and we're only half of the year right now. So yeah, that's what I've noticed. Like it's a lot faster and a lot tighter. Oh God, there's a lot of comments. Take a look real quick. My favorite the reissues. Yeah, that's something too. They've gone back and dug in the catalog. Lots of different bodies and styles, etc. Research and develop. Yes. Research and development. Thank you. Like stupid Paige. We need one more Joe. Just one.
No,
Man.
we need 2, at least.
Baroness.
Baroness and Cobra Commander.
Yeah, I hope they get that back. I'm excited.
Zartan.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh, because you could have like different heads.
Or a Beachhead or Stalker too.
My vote's for Stalker. Oh, I'm excited to get the red headband TMNT, and that Punisher is exactly what I hoped for. Side note, did you know that the red headband turtles have waitlisted? Did you know that?
I heard a rumor.
I know, right?
One of my close friends earlier gave me a heads up. But
pre-order dates have been more accurate. Yeah, a little delay, but for the most part. I like the easy body swaps with Letterman and Doc Savage for clothing. That's another good point too. Like it seems like, it seems like they've gotten more giving like collectors the ability to swap all that stuff out. You remember all that stuff used to be attached down and glued down, and you can you know. Now it seems like the body's a little bit more stable, and people have enough experience to be able to break stuff down and be able to do like kind of like a pop and swap, like Mythic Legions with your figures and clothes. So I'd really like to see Silver Garment in the match. There's no aftermarket due to the amount of releases. Do you guys think that the aftermarket has gotten not as bad? But there's other factors to that.
It's much easier. Yeah, I think there's a lot more going on to it. That aftermarket demand is definitely not what it used to be. Before, if you missed out on anything that Mezco released, like you were paying double if you were trying to, it was almost automatic.
I'm drying out.
Hey, MC, I'm very curious about this. I'm not trying to promote it, but you said you looked on eBay. Does it have like an average listing of what that's for right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't. I was joking about that earlier. You know, like when you hand one out, like someone will throw it on Mezco or Mez will be checking eBay to see what they're selling for to see if it's worth relisting.
No, just like from what Cece said, that was something. It's something that just happened. Yeah, it just happened. So I'm wondering. Because yeah, it would be like at $300 right now, right?
Mezco Gomez. Anybody can DM me for price. I will match eBay pricing from one of my.
How many did you get?
7. No, I did not.
I
I'm
bought
nervous.
two because I didn't know if CC got one or not. So
I'm nervous for this quarter. I didn't pay up front for some of them. Yeah, that's
Ooh.
it's coming, bro.
paying for your
Son.
friend.
These companies do not want to leave money on the table. The aftermarket has been dying down. Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people can buy multiples anymore like they used to. And then the demand isn't there because people don't have extra income anymore, really. Most people are just trying to like survive.
Mm-hmm.
Paige, if I sent you a message, and it doesn't interrupt the show, would it be best on?
Messenger, probably.
Okay.
Does it just show the price? What's the price?
No, there's none listed on there right now.
Wow. That's unheard of.
People are relisting the Hazard Squad Gomez right
Yeah.
now. It looks like maybe the same person because it looks like same setup, and they've got $75 as a starting bid.
Yeah. All right. So this is the last question. Again, like you said, fair and balanced, right? It's been the consistent theme of this show, as well as previous shows. What was the last one? Come on, Paige. I had it right next to the quote that this guy said.
With great power comes great responsibility.
No. I cut a lot of the stuff. I didn't say a lot of stuff tonight. I kept it light. So we did that. So what is an area of improvement that you feel Mezco? What is an area that you feel that Mezco can improve upon, like right now?
This is just obviously my personal opinion, and it'll probably never ever happen, but I would absolutely love it. I would love for Mezco to give us a projected release schedule. Not a as far as delivery, but like a schedule of potential pre-orders coming.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know about these things further in advance. Even like today's drop. Yeah, they told us about it yesterday. But 24 hours in the middle of a week to get ready for a drop isn't always the best timing.
Yeah, I know it's not their concern either, but then also with it's con season.
Yeah,
I know the marketing is like, yeah, well, we want you to buy our product, right?
Yeah,
but there's just so many other things too. There's pre-orders from other companies because it is San Diego, it's con season, and then also Mephisto that just charged.
yeah.
There's other depending on what you're collecting and stuff like that. Like you said, it would be a nice courtesy, but
Yeah.
You mean you'd like to be kissed before you get fucked?
It doesn't have to be tongue, just a nice little peck. Yes, I have that, Lou. I have it starred, buddy. Oh, why am I going back? Because I did have it starred. Anyway. Yeah. Mezco did a shock drops like the sneakers app years ago. I used GOAT the other day. I didn't use sneakers. I tried to get on sneakers. I couldn't do it. I agree with CC. The schedule could be simple. Example, 12 DC, 10 Marvel, 16 Rumble Society. Yeah. What about that, CC? Something vague like that, so you're not revealing your whole rollout, but you're giving people, okay, I need to be ready for what?
Yeah.
10, 20, 38 figures I need to be ready for this year?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. What about you, MC?
So it's not really a criticism, if I'm understanding it. It's more of a want from Mezco, like something that they could improve upon. I think they could improve upon, because they haven't done it in a while, is giving us more accessory packs for figures. Like the old Cut and Stitch or Baker's Dozen or Double Trouble. I think those accessory packs were really cool, especially when they build on, like it could be extra heads, or the barbarian pack where you get extra clothes and things like that. Like that's something that they could improve upon for me.
Just so you have like more options, or
Yeah,
even
just
if you
because obviously they are. I'm sure you guys talked about this. I think I remember hearing it when I was in the green room getting served by Miss Sweeney. This was a little bit lighter on the accessories for a Gomez, and they can make, everybody's gonna say it's money racket, blah blah blah, but they can, for people that love accessories like CC, myself, they can throw an accessory pack our way. Like here's some grenades, here's some chainsaws, and a new jacket or something like that. I think that would go a long way.
it's also like budgeting too.
Yeah.
Because maybe how people were talking about this kind of reuse with this new figure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe how they had like those Victorian vigilante packs, or even the cut and stitch packs and stuff like that. Maybe you're not fully invested in that offering, but you have some of the things that could kind of get you there. Not everybody has all the figures and they can just keep swapping out. I know we talked about that earlier, but some people only have like maybe one or two versions of the figure, so they can't make this White Skull agent. Like, you remember how they did before when people missed out on it?
Yeah, where they threw that cut and stitch pack out there, and you bought a fourth. Was it Death Broker or Black Skull Death Brigade?
Yeah, maybe repainted the skull or something like that, and you grab the straps from the other thing. I mean, that's essentially what it was anyway. But yeah, like, maybe if that was considered, to kind of help. You don't want your customers to feel alienated. You know what I mean? Like, it's because it is an expensive line, and sometimes, like, we've seen it before. Like, some people are just gonna be like, if I can't get this one offering, I'm done completely with the line.
Yeah.
And so now, if like maybe if you gave like these little concessions, oh, okay, well, here's a pack that has that Hazard Squad jacket in it, and just like little things, plus variety, like you said. I tried to think about this. I don't know. I mean, I really tried to think about that, like what they could do. I think I'd have to go with what CC said. Just kind of a schedule to kind of help. I think that would really help a lot of people. I saw a lot of comments today. Obviously, that happens, but you can see it happen more frequently now.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, yeah, there are people that generally want it, but they couldn't get it for whatever reason,
Yeah.
Bad payday spot, emergencies, family, just life, and then to have to make a quick decision because it's limited and stuff. You're like, oh, do I do it? Do I do it? So I think I would agree with CC. Maybe have some kind of bare bones schedule or something. I know it's a lot to ask because you're pulling back the curtain, but to help people kind of plan financially a little bit, because you can only do so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have friends friends that are in the chat. Like, I know a guy who moved recently. That's a huge financial undertaking, like moving your whole family to a new home or a new neighborhood or a new part. You're like, you setting up utilities and stuff like that. And some of the guys that I know, they're like diehard Mezco fans, They don't blame the company, but it's like what do you do, CC's like, that's life. It's responsibilities.
You move around a con.
Yeah, but I mean, I agree with CC. Maybe like some kind of like schedule. Hey, we plan on doing this many figures this year, so we got kind of be prepared and be prepared for some surprises. How about that? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying, it doesn't have to be specific. Like I said, hey, second quarter you could expect, 2 surprise drops and 4 pre-orders, or something like that. Just so you just kind of know. I don't need to know exactly what it is, but oh, okay, man,
Yeah.
Fourth quarter, we got 12 pre-orders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Buy it now.
Yeah.
That's fourth quarter.
Yeah. Those estimated release, those the things you put up for each quarter. I mean, I'd have to like really look at it. Maybe I need to sit on the toilet again for 8 minutes and figure it out. But I'm trying to. I don't know. We've done like the cell shaded out stuff, like green, yellow, and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I haven't like looked at stuff like carryover and because that stuff does affect later on. Like if you didn't pay for it, that moves into another quarter where it might be release heavy. And so, yeah, it's not an easy thing. I like option parts like heads, weapons, and clothing packs will be good for Mezco. A lot of companies do it. I'm wondering why they kind of like got away from it. Maybe it wasn't as good for them. I don't know. That's it. Your interview with Mez was great. Would love to see more of that. Yeah, I think it would be great to do it, man. It was a aged like fine wine, right?
Paige has been recording their conversations, and he's going to release a mixtape later.
Oh no! Don't you put that on me, Evil Ricky Bobby. No, sir. Nope. No. It would be cool, but we talked about it way too many times already. I don't know. I can't wait to see the display. They will have it at New York's Comic-Con. That doc. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Maybe they'll have something else. I didn't do a build this year or any builds for them this year, so they might have a different direction this year for San Diego. We shall see. That's it. That's all I had. And we hit 2 hours? Almost. Boom. Oh, last question, really quick. MC, was there anything that happened like in Toys or anything that you wanted to quick talk about? No.
You guys talked about the Joes, I'm sure.
Yeah. Reveals. Oh, I didn't put the triple T in there though.
Oh. You've been waiting for that. Yeah, you've been waiting for that.
Yeah. CC, did you see that? They did the Sergeant Slaughter triple T.
I did not see that.
Oh, we gotta find it. Can you send it to me, MC? Please.
CC,
I thought I had the slide.
Don't open up our group chat page.
What?
Like on screen.
No nudes.
No. It's I sent you guys something that I saw that you might.
Oh, Steve said. So just an announcement saying earmark like 130 X amount plus X amount depending on. And then we're going off. I'm trying to find. Okay, give me just a second. I'm trying to find Local Lou's question because there it is. It's under starred page. Is this your first time on StreamYard? Really quick question for the panel: which is your favorite version of Gomez? Not all at once.
Lone Roach.
Oh, good one. Do you have him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I pick two?
Yeah, this time.
So Lone Roach, of course, has always been my favorite, but my second favorite is Red Eye Knight.
Why is that one your favorite?
Lone Roach?
Either one, like. I'll ask CC too.
Go ahead, CC. You can answer it first since you answered first.
I always like the kind of the Asian inspired figures. So I just love I wish they would kind of build upon that, but definitely Lone Roach, and even I don't know why he seems to be so forgotten about, but Game of Death.
Yeah.
God Gomez is really good. That costume is terrific. I think that one gets slept on a little too much. If you ever wanted just a fun figure to play with, that guy can do anything.
Like CC, I like the martial arts Asian inspired style with Gomez, and it's you know, Lone Wolf and Cub, but Lone Wolf and Grub, or Lone Roach and Grub. The accessories are insane. The clothing on it is great. You know, it's a figure that's definitely held up over time. And then the Red Eye Knight, because it was that surprise drop, and it was just
Yeah.
and it just was like such a cool concept for it. You know, like they brought back the gray head, those red glowing eyes, the light up sword. I know we got the light up sword with the other Void Cadet Gomez, but it just like, you know, like that's as close to Star Wars as I want to get with Mezco.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with that. So the figure just like kind of hit all the marks for me with that.
Yeah. We have people on the that's too far back. We have people in the chat. Husky said Gomez of Death. Awesome. Adam said Lone Roach and Tam Pants Hazard. I do like that color combo on him. Localu said his is Void Cadet Gomez in the Vortex Strike suit. Yeah, man, that was way out for them. That suit.
Yeah.
I've had so much fun with that suit, man. I pushed that thing so hard, it was ridiculous. Standing on one leg, on one arm, and junk like that. I broke one. Yeah, I told you guys about that, right?
Yeah. You cracked the screen, didn't you? Or the
Yeah, dude, I was so
cockpit.
Yeah, and heard me. I had that group. Yeah, I was doing the group shot, and he was in the back, and I don't know if it was Fauna or Oscar or somebody, but all I heard was like, whoop. And I looked over, and you know how like time goes slow for a second. I saw their things go. I'm like, no. And then I saw it, and I go, and time is like going really slow. I'm looking, I go, maybe it's gonna land on its back. It just kept going, and then it went. And I heard that, you know, that plastic pop. It was like, yeah. I go, it's fucked.
Battle damage variant Paige.
I did. I had an idea for a shot. I was gonna put like you said, Red Eye Knight Gomez. I was gonna put him like doing the force, and he's cracking, you know, the glass of the thing, kind of like I don't know, like Kylo Ren, like I don't know, but he'd be going like that. And he's like, anyway. That was Loco Lu. Somebody said Lone Roach. Oh, Sully said Lone Roach. Sunflower said Lone Roach. I'm going with CC's pick. Gomez of Death, I think, is probably one of my favorites. That was like the first figure I think that I had seen that they had, where it had that suit like he was mentioning. You just unzipped it and he had that little onesie on, that romper thing. And I was looking at it, and I go, this is so cool. I was like, you can take these clothes, not being perverted, like take these clothes off and put like other stuff on them, right? Mm-hmm. Like, because he was naked, and I put that Mafex Jordan jersey on him, and then I put the LeBron one on, and then that was the first figure I took apart. So it has like sentimental value, but that Gomez of Death is badass. I love that figure. Asia Gold Shadow Assassin White is my favorite. You are in the club, sir. Not many people have that figure.
That's one I'm missing.
The Clan of the Golden Dragon Gomez is also fire. Yeah, that's a good one. I ripped the gi on that guy.
Which one do you like better, the red or the yellow? The crimson or the golden?
Well, there's only 4 in existence.
I like the way the yellow pops on that versus, I mean, the crimson, of course, was, yeah, that was more rare, wasn't it? Like, so to speak.
It was like a low production run, but
yeah. But
I remember that. I remember that dude gave me shit about it, and it was like, yeah, there's only 4 in existence, and I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, this guy doesn't know shit.
Yeah.
And he kept going with it. I'm the guy that won the prize, and there's only 4 other people, and and he was trying to sell it and shit like that. And I'm just sitting there shaking my head. I go, they're gonna put this up, and I was just biting my tongue. I'm like, but yeah, I like the colors on the crimson one better.
You like? Okay.
Well, the yellow one I ripped. I hadn't ripped the crimson one. I was trying to like prove a point. I was like, his arms can go above his head. It was like,
Those stop motions for those were great too. The Lone Roach and Grub and the Golden Dragon.
Alex is the man. He's so talented.
Yeah, those were great though.
I love his he's done so many good ones, right? But I really love that Nosferatu one he did. That one was good.
Oh, that was a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm missing the White Assassin too. 70s Agent Gomez needs one more variant, Pimp Edition. Do you think that would go over okay?
I don't think so. I think that would probably get them canceled.
With some goldfish platforms.
A little bit Jerry curl to it, maybe.
Yeah.
Look like Pinky from next Friday.
Yeah, man, what was that movie for? Oh, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's what it's from. The goldfish, the bottom of the shoes.
Remember Undercover Brother too?
Yeah. Oh god. Oh yeah, man. Undercover Brother. And what was that one? Was it Black Dynamite? Yeah, Black Dynamite. That's a good one too. I love that one. Anyway, the 70s is the closest to that. I like this one. Okay, that was it. That's all I had. Oh, CC, here you go. Triple T, it's here.
UNCC or not?
I'd be all in. Is that really what? Is that?
It's just their concept art reveal. You know, they did the same with was it Zap or who? Remember they did let me hold on. They did 3 like this where they showed Junkyard and Mutt.
Mm-hmm.
That's one I would have to have
where they
for
showed a retro package of it, like the O-ring figure from the 80s.
Thank you, love. Red Eye Night Gomez. That's a good one. Yeah.
You know, another place to get our good news and information is from our group chat. CC, I put it in there. And
well,
Footloose, they did a retro Footloose and what was it, Crimson Snake Armor.
You know what? Hold on a second. Let me close this out really quick. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Because dude, Jeremy does a really good job with this stuff. He probably has it here. I'm sorry. I thought I put all this stuff in it, but you know.
You were busy today. I know Preternia has it too.
Where is it at?
Mm.
You know what? Hold on a second. It's like, is this your first day Facebooking page? You go to where's it at?
Newest.
Where's the tab? No, they had the tab where if like in our group you could just put like newest or whatever like that. Is that showing up right now? No?
We don't see nothing. That's a double negative. There's nothing up right now.
MC, did I tell you? Did you hear that Darius called me before we started the show?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
He's a busy man right now, I'm sure.
I don't see it on Preternia. Oh, is this it? Okay, yeah, there we go. Here you go. Is that him?
That's Falcon.
There you go, CC.
There's Falcon, but they did for Footloose, Triple T, and Junkyard and Mutt, they showed the old 80s. Is that Flash? You gonna get him, CC? Flash?
Yeah, I'll have to have that one.
Dumb question. Is he the 13th?
I think he is, right?
Yeah.
There's the Valkyrie. They showed her.
Yeah, I didn't get her.
Where's the more? Where's more? Oh yeah, they did show this too, Cece, the Crimson Snake.
Oh, that's cool.
What else was there? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, so these are like like you said, they're the teas, but they're making this.
Yeah, they put them on their old. They showed the original retro card.
Dude, if you missed out on any of the other Marauders, it's almost like, you know.
Yeah.
I think I have. I don't have one of the sets of the Marauders. There's a Triple T. I forget which one. I know I have Spirit, right? It's the Spirit and the other one.
Red Dog and Mercer.
That might be the one that I'm missing. Oh, look at that. Visionaries. Ah, I used to love those things, man.
Yeah, it's like $50, I think, for those.
For this?
Yeah, I think it's a 2-pack, but still $50 for a little those reaction figure or whatever they call them. $50 is.
So are these holograms like the old ones?
They're supposed to be, but that tech is so old it should not be $50 to reproduce that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is something. Do you see this? This Catwoman?
Yeah, from was it?
Jeez, that looks like a fucking video game. She must be on the semi-seamless body. This looks good, man. I wonder how it will scale, though. You know, like their scalings. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. I know we're tired. Man, great show tonight, man. Everybody agrees. You guys did great, man. You definitely got to be a baller buying all these crazy show releases.
Man.
I know, dude. It's like ugh.
Deadline. It's a deadline.
I want a Gomez Barbarian figure. I saw who was it that did that? I think it was Keo. I saw him put like a Gomez head on the Conan body way back in the day.
Yeah, he used to do that all the time, like a Gomez head on whatever figure came out.
Yeah. BBTS has the Visionaries as a single release for $25.
Yeah,
I was like to say, if this is Husky again.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I thought it was $50 for the pair. So,
yeah,
but still, $25. Like, you know,
yeah,
same price. It's overpriced. This figure should be like 10 to 15.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you, Husky. I wasn't being serious. Okay, that's it. How do we do? Okay, good.
We got through.
Yeah, we did. Another episode down. Anything else we're going to follow up on or do anything?
You guys watch? Well, I know Paige doesn't, but MC, did you watch, House of Dragons?
What's that?
Did you watch House of Dragons?
I do not. I just restarted Game of Thrones again, though. Like we restarted that with season 1.
Oh wow, you got quite the journey ahead of you then.
Yeah, which is good because it's nice to throw on a few episodes and.
That's a lot. What is that? 9 series?
9 seasons, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It won't take me 10 years to get through, 15 years, whatever it took to get through that crap, though.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me this before? Like, if I wanted to watch, because I saw the HBO, they push that stuff before any movie I watch now. The new Dragon season or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't have to watch Game of Thrones, right?
No, because this is a prequel to that.
This guy reissue of Batman Beyond. It's a BBTS exclusive. He's sending screenshots to BBTS and be like, "Yeah, I plugged it like 80 times." I'm just kidding, man. All right, so maybe we can watch that. Oh, did you see? MC, did you watch the trailer for Batman?
Oh,
Okay, please tell Cece he needs to watch.
Cece, I know you got nothing going on and you're not busy ever. So
Yeah.
when you're sitting around doing nothing all day, you should definitely watch it.
Try and squeeze it in.
It's not James Gunn.
It's good, man. If you like Batman the Animated Series, I think you would like this. It's
Did you see the season 2 villains reveal that they did too?
I heard about one.
Yeah, like it's pretty cool. Like I saw they showed like panels of who they were,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh man, this is going to be great.
Oh, thank you to Pretenia for providing some of the news for the end of our segment. Is there anything else? What was that? Oh, I see what you sent me. I'm glad I didn't have it up. That's it. All right, let's end this.
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
Should I drop another Chuck Woolery quote or just call it a night and say goodbye?
Do you have another one? The only one I knew was 2 and 2.
Where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology.
What is that from the Newlywed too?
The Love Connection, yeah.
Oh, Love Connection. Didn't he do? He did Newlywed show too, didn't he? Or no?
I'm not sure. I just remember watching it on sick days from school. After Wheel of Fortune, old Chuck was on TV.
Making whoopee. I was like, what is this shit? All right. Want to thank everybody that watched, including the people that said that the show is biased. Maybe now that you've gotten through an episode, you'll see that everything's fair and balanced, and we talk about everything as adults, discussing different perspectives and having respectable conversations. But thank you for everybody that watched. Appreciate your time, whether you watched the show in its entirety or replay, bits and pieces, popped in, popped out. Same thing as always. SDCC is coming. We'll talk about that in our prep show next week. Is that good, guys? You guys want to do a prep show?
Yeah.
I think it'll help out a lot of people.
We'll probably have another release to talk about next week.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Like Cece said, maybe a Living Dead doll or 5 points. He said a 5 points.
Yeah, let's get 5 points in there.
I hope we get a 4-pack of 112.
I think it would be funny, like if they did like a curveball. If they did, like, because they haven't done. Well, Sadie was they had another one that was an exclusive, but they didn't like really advertise it that much. But I think it'd be cool if they had a 5 point and everybody's like, and then they snuck a drop in there somewhere, or the next week afterwards they did it, because people are, what the comments would be. 5 points. This is lame reveals, lame excuses. So yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the SDCC prep show, put some good information there for you. It doesn't guarantee everything, but I'm telling you, it'll make things a lot better. I'm going to be definitive this year and make the statement right now. I tried to be passive last year and be like, yeah, if you're going to go, think about going to the Mezco booth first. Not telling you what to do. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if you want an exclusive, go there first.
Boom, you heard it here first.
Yeah. If you want the exclusive, go. That's a little preview for next week, because I'm telling you, there was a line already forming, before the doors is Hall H. Maybe I think that they'll probably try to prevent that, coordinate a little bit better with the security and the line management team this year, because that was a learning experience. But yeah, if you want the exclusive, I'm telling you, go there first. If you want the Mezco exclusive, you should go to the booth first. And that's it. Oh yeah, and remember, they're just toys. Have fun.